Hi, my name is Karen Marie and this is my channel Made by Karen Marie. I'm working from home today and it's a Friday and I thought I would spend my lunch break filming a little Friday sews video for you. It is going to be rather short, I think, because I've only made one thing this week and I woke up yesterday with a sore throat. So I'm going to try to make this short, just to save my voice and everything. But yeah, I really wanted to come on and have a little Friday Sews chat with you because in exactly 1 week, I will be in London for the Stitch Festival. Oh, so excited. But I don't know whether or not I'll be able to sort of upload a Friday Sews next week. So yeah, I do hope that I'll be able to film a little bit while I'm away, and yeah, I hope to make a video from the Stitch Festival, obviously. So before I begin, sorry about the weird light. It is actually pretty bright outside today, which is lovely. But yeah, it's a bit cloudy, so every now and then it goes very dark and then the sun is out again. So can't really control the light very well, and I'm sorry about that. I'll also tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing the Friday Pattern Company Dew top, but with the Friday Berthaud sleeves hacked on because I don't really wear sleeveless things. Okay, so let's start with the life bit of Friday Sews. And last Friday, I filmed the February Makes video. And thank you so much for all the love you gave me on my February Makes. And then straight after I filmed, I actually rushed off for a weekend away with my band. Every year we have a little seminar where we prepare for the concerts for the spring. So we usually have like one big spring concert, and that is next weekend. So straight after I had filmed my February Makes video, I just slung my Carla loungewear pants in my bag and headed off for another city where we spent the weekend at a hotel and we were rehearsing all weekend. And I mean, I love spending time with those people. And my elder brother is also in that band. So yeah, it was lovely to hang out with them and quite tiring too, as these seminars always are. But yeah, I had a lovely time, but I have been exhausted all this week, which also explains why I've only made one thing. So one of the Norwegian online stores that I tend to use most of the time is called Stofflykke. I'm not affiliated with them at all, just to let you know. But they had a New Year's sale this year, and one of the things that were very well priced in the sale was a French terry. And I ummed and ah a bit about this because I don't really wear yellow. I have one yellow dress and that's the only thing in my entire wardrobe that's yellow. Until now. Because this is my new Paige hoodie. It's difficult to get a true rendition of the color. I think this is pretty close. It is a lemony sort of yellow. So it's quite like light yellow. And I have one yellow on my on my color chart, and I'll put it in here. And this actually is a perfect match. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy that I have now one yellow hoodie. Yeah, so I bought this fabric in the New Year's sale, and I've been thinking whether or not I should have a hoodie, or if I should have a sweatshirt or a zip jacket. But in the end, I chose the Paige hoodie, and I'm really happy that I did. I have tried several times on previous makes to get eyelets on, but even though I have that kind of prim plier thing, they tend to come loose really easily. So I'm probably doing it all wrong. But this time I just opted to make a buttonhole and I had this little piece of string or cord that I put in. It is like light gray, but I think it works pretty well with this color. I didn't have enough of that to also use that as a cord around my waist. So I just made fabric ties, and I made them quite like wide because I thought that would kind of enhance the feature a little bit more. I didn't have enough fabric to be able to cut the hood lining in the same fabric, but I did have this white viscose jersey lying around, so I just cut the hood lining in that. The Paige hoodie has raglan sleeves, my favorite. And yeah, I am really happy with this make. That's the only make that I've finished this week. I have done one other thing though, but if you saw my January makes video, you will have noticed that I made a Nina Lee South Bank sweater dress in a blue French terry that I absolutely love. However, I did feel like it was just a little bit short to wear outside of the house. And in my original version, I had skipped the hemband and just lengthened the dress just a little bit because I don't actually like the hembands all that much. However, it still turned out a little bit too short to wear into the office, so I just actually added on the hemband anyway. But yeah, it's still the same make, I just added on the hemband, basically. That's all the things that I've been doing this week because yeah, I've just been exhausted. Probably also because I had a cold coming on. So yeah, I've not been particularly productive in the evenings this week. So what's coming up? As I said, I will be going to the Stitch Festival in London this week, and I will be leaving for London on Thursday and arriving in London on Thursday afternoon. And I think I'm probably going to visit some old haunts and yeah, do a little bit of shopping for some things that aren't as accessible here. And then on Friday, I will be at the Stitch Festival, probably all of Friday. And then I will be there on Saturday morning as well. I'm flying back to Norway on Saturday evening, so I won't be able to spend the whole day at the Stitch Festival, but I do hope to be able to be there for a few hours anyway. And yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to bring because I want to bring as little as possible to leave room in my suitcase on the way back. I don't intend, of course, to just buy lots of things, but it is an opportunity for me to really get my hands on some things that aren't as accessible in Norway. So yeah, I have been thinking a lot about what to bring. So one of the things that I've been considering is actually what jacket or coat to bring to London, because I mean I've been to London many times, but I always find that the weather is so unpredictable that it's difficult to know what kind of coat to bring. It is supposed to be quite warm while I'm there. But yeah, I'm struggling with what coat to bring because I actually don't think that I have anything that would be very suitable. I do tend to have like two things in my outerwear wardrobe, and that are coats and padded winter jackets, like for the Norwegian winter. And then I have like a raincoat and that's it, because that's all you need here. So yeah, I don't really know what to bring at all. But I have been thinking that I would love to sew up something new for the Stitch Festival. So I think I'm going to wear jeans probably most of the time, but I would love to sew something new like on my top half for the Stitch Festival. And I have been thinking that I really want to make a new Vivienne Xiaochen Nepheline blouse. And last year I went to a conference in Riga, and then I visited a fabric shop and picked up one fabric that was quite expensive, but it is lovely and spring-like. So hang on a minute and I'll find it for you. I'm back. And here it is. It needs an iron because it's been sitting in my stash for almost a year. But this is a very lightweight cotton lawn. It's a very high quality fabric. And yeah, I have been thinking that I really would like to make a Nepheline blouse in this fabric. And I think it would look really nice with jeans. So if I have the time this week, I think I am going to make a Nepheline blouse out of this fabric. The other thing that I've been thinking about is what to bring to the Stitch Festival to keep my things in. And I will be wearing a backpack, I think. I mean, it looks a bit silly to walk around with my backpack, I guess, but I just want my hands free, and I don't want like having loads of totes and bags and everything to keep on my shoulders. And yeah, I really want to have my hands free. So I think I will have a backpack, but I will need to have something like easy access to my phone and everything. And I've been thinking that it could work with the little belt bag that comes with the Bernadette skirt. Oh, sorry, I had a cough. And I have the Bernadette skirt pattern. I know now that the belt bag is sold separately as well. And I've never made that up, but I do think that is a really cute pattern. I'm not sure that the D-rings would be enough to sort of hold it in place, if that makes sense. But I do think that a good belt bag actually would work pretty well, you know, for a place like the Stitch Festival. So I'm considering sewing up a little belt bag. I have heard that it comes up quite small, so I might just make it a little bit bigger to be able to fit my phone in there. But I am really curious to hear whether you have any tips for me on that score. I mean, have you been to the Stitch Festival or similar festivals before? What do you do to keep, you know, your phone accessible and everything while you're walking around? Do you take a bag or a backpack, or, you know, yeah, I'd be really interested to hear what you have to say on that score. I would also love it if you could share any tips from the Stitch Festival last year. Is it hot in there? What do you think I should bring or wear? You know, I'm open to all kinds of suggestions here. If you're going to the Stitch Festival, I would love to meet you in person. I will probably be wearing a face mask for most of the time in there, just because I'm immunosuppressed. So wherever there are lots of people, I do tend to wear a face mask just to try to keep myself a little bit safer. But yeah, if you see me, I'm going to look like this. But if you're going there and you recognize me, I would really love to meet you. And yeah, I cannot wait for the Stitch Festival. I am really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that it will be a great experience. So that's it for me this week. I'm going to go back to my computer now and continue my workday, but I really love to hear from you. So if you have any comments for me, please do leave them below. And if you could subscribe, I would love that. Or leave me a like even. I hope you're all well. Have a lovely weekend. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.